Hey guys, in light of COVID, there's a lot of things that we used to be able to do that we just can't do as much anymore. We're excited to bring you this new series where we give new or lesser known games a chance to see if they're worth the ticket price of things that we used to be able to do.
In this episode, we've played through 2 co-op games to see if they would be as much fun as, say, a movie's date night. We've tried to keep the games we've found to be under $20 total for the both of us, as that's how much we'd normally spend for movie tickets here.
Alright, so the first game we have here is called Knockback, The Awakening. This is a wave-based defense game where you can team up with your mates in order to take on a zombie horde. The game features physics-based combat with class selection and a small variety of maps.
You walk through one of the portals, which will lead you to a different map where you have a game objective to complete, be it clearing the towers or wave defense. Upon completion of the map, you gain access and skill points that you can then use for character upgrades.
This game retails on Steam for $5 each, and it's important to note that this game is still in early access and it was made by a solo developer.
Okay, so what did you like about the game?
Well, I thought that the visuals weren't too bad to look at, and from the small amount of skills that the game allowed me to play with, I thought there was a lot of creativity and potential there.
I agree. I thought the visuals were really easy on the eyes, and I personally found your skills prettier to look at than mine, especially your massive boulder that just seems to go through the map.
Oh yeah, that thing was awesome.
I do like the idea of classes within the game, and ultimately I imagine that the maps will have a variety of different fun objectives to complete.
Well, I guess we should also mention what we dislike about the game as well. Now, I know the game's still in early access, but I think we have to review this from a ticket price standpoint, and the price that's being charged as well. So with that in mind, we have to mention that there are some glaring flaws that are really difficult to look past. For example, it runs bad.
Absolutely.
There's no nice way to put it. It doesn't run very well.
I mean, like the time when we were clearing the levels and I couldn't even see the objective or the portal on my screen, but you could see it on yours.
I think we were driving each other mad because I'm telling you what to look for and
then I just walked through the wall and then that was the end.
Yeah, there's definitely a few issues like that one. So clearly there's some bugs in the system, but even when things were working, I think that both of us were feeling a little motion sick.
Yeah, look, I mean, I found this game, right? So I really wanted this to work out, and I do think it has a lot of potential, but everything was just super confusing. It wasn't clear how I could upgrade the skills, use my skills, equip anything. I mean, what did the chest even do? We open it, do we have to pick it up? Is it auto-equipped? Nothing was clear. And even the instructions telling us what we were supposed to do were really confusing.
I completely agree with you there. I mean, I was the only one to be getting any experience points, and even though we played through the game together. So even with those experience points, I was having trouble figuring out how to unlock the skills, how to put them on the skill bar, how to use them, what's doing anything, what's not. It was definitely quite troubling experience.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we need to give it a rating out of 10. So for me, it was a solid 3. I'm sorry. I mean, what do you think?
I mean, I'm kind of with you, right? I'm torn because I wish that I could give it a good rating. I really do want to support small developers. But right now, it's a 2 for me.
Okay, so I guess now the big question is, say there wasn't COVID and we played this game instead of going to watch a generic movie. I think I already know the answer, but I have to ask, do you think it was worth it?
Oh, probably not. I mean, if the game was finished and the developer's vision came through, I would. You know, for a few dollars, I would play it for an hour or so. But today, no.
Yeah, no, I tend to agree. I think realistically, this game just isn't ready yet. And maybe it's because it's still in early access.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll have to keep an eye on it. But for now, no.
Okay, so moving on. We also picked up a game called Hacktag.
Which, by the way, I also found.
Well, that's true.
So this one will redeem my picks.
All right. So we have a bit of a redemption story with this one. So Hacktag is a co-op stealth action game where one player controls a secret agent and the other plays as a hacker.
The goal of the game is to work together to complete the objectives without getting caught. You won't be able to get far with just one person. There is some customization in the characters, and completing missions allows you to unlock more outfits and abilities.
Now you start by selecting a mission and the role. An agent is on the ground in the office, and the hacker is, inside the network. The hacker can call the guards to help the agent on the ground, and the agent can call the antivirus software to help the hacker inside move.
If that sounds really confusing, which it definitely is, playing the game is actually a lot simpler than it sounds.
If you get caught, you get sent to a time jail where the other player can save you if they can get to you within the time limit. This game retails for $20, but we picked it up on sale for $10. Alright, so what did we like about the game? Now I went first last time, so it's only fair that you go first this time.
Okay, so graphically, I really like the game. I love the concept and I thought it was really unique. I haven't really played many games like it. A lot of games that are multiplayer, usually you complete objectives against each other or you kind of do your own thing. This game really does rely on teamwork and cooperation, making it a true co-op game.
Oh, I completely agree there. I'm always really excited when a game is designed around co-op, rather than just tacking it onto the experience. And being able to help each other out and strategize together, that's a huge plus for me. To be honest, while the art style isn't really my thing, I thought they pulled it off really well.
Well, that's what we liked about the game, but what didn't we like about the game? So for me, I'm not sure if it was just our selection screen and maybe we were very new into the game, but it felt like the missions available to us were quite limited.
Yeah, there really didn't seem to be a large selection to choose from. Or a way to unlock more, but perhaps that comes later? Well, I guess along the same vein then, I think the missions were already starting to feel a little recycled. Also, it's not without its fair share of bugs. I find the security guards tend to just walk through things occasionally, and there was that time where I got caught, and it was just kind of locked me into this animation, and we just had to restart the level.
That's true, and don't forget the other time where we hadn't unlocked the parts yet, and I was jailed in another part of the map with no choice but to restart there as well.
Alright, well, I guess it's time to give it a rating then. For me, overall, for a rating out of 10, I'd probably give it a 7. It's good, and it has me intrigued, but it will probably need a little more time to push it over the edge.
I think I'm with you there. I think it's definitely something to pass time with, and it's been really fun, so I'd give it a 7 as well.
Awesome.
Okay, so I guess this goes back to the final question. Was it worth it? Say there wasn't COVID and we played this game instead of going to the movies. What do you think?
Alright, so if I had $20 to burn, maybe not. But for $10 as an alternative to going to the movies, that's a yes for me.
I completely agree. I think for $10, this game is complete value for money. And the fact that we have it now forever means we can play it again.
Yeah, definitely. I think we'll be playing this one again for sure. Okay, so that's all we have time for in this episode. If you've enjoyed watching, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up on your way out and subscribe if you'd like to see more.
Also, if you have any hidden gems out there that you'd like to share, be sure to do so in the comments below. Stay safe and see you next time.